So, as you can see, I have now amassed enough points to unlock the FUTMAS Santi Cazorla from the holiday season objectives, and in this video today, we're going to be trying out this 86 rated item to see if it's a card worth using or not. Now, I'm going to imagine that most people are going to unlock this card naturally just through playing the game, and when they get this card, they're either going to choose whether they're going to use this item or chuck it into an SBC. I imagine that's what most people are going to do. In the comment section down below, let me know what your plans are for this item. Like I say, are you going to use it? Are you going to store it in your club? Or is it going to be SBC food for you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you could leave a like rating on this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe as well. Anyway, back onto the focus of this video. Like I said, we're going to try this item out to see how it performs in matches. It actually looks like a pretty good card, and I'm definitely interested to see how it performs. Now, there's one thing that's quite interesting about this item. Santi Cazorla in FIFA 20 normally has 4-star skills, but this item in particular has a 5-star weak foot and 5-star skills, which is yeah, pretty wild. I don't think I've seen a player get a skill upgrade just randomly like this before. This is the team we're going to be using this Santi Cazorla in. We're going to try him out as a centre mid and as a cam, and I'm hoping he'll do well in both roles, to be honest, because he looks like he can fit both roles quite well. Like I've already said, he's got 5-star weak foot and 5-star skills, which is obviously great to see, and he's also got high-low work rate, so he should push forward quite a bit. In-game attributes wise, there is plenty of good technical stats that do indeed stand out. Obviously his pace isn't the best, and we'll discuss that soon, but he's got some really nice shooting attributes. He's got 87 attack positioning, 88 shot power and 86 long shots, so this guy certainly could be a threat from distance. Also, he's got 80 finishing, which is pretty good for a midfielder, and a 5-star weak foot, so he should be able to shoot off of either foot really well. And it's also worth mentioning he's got 92 composure, so inside the box, even when under pressure, this guy should be able to put the ball into the back of the net. His passing stats also look very nice. He's got a 90 rating for his short passing, 86 long passing, 90 curve and 89 crossing, and he's got really high vision of 92, so his distribution as a whole should be fantastic. The dribbling department also features some great stats. He's got 91 ball control, 86 in-game dribbling, and 93 balance. His agility level actually isn't that high, considering he is a small player with good dribbling. You probably would expect better agility from him, to be honest. Defensively, he's got some alright attributes. Obviously wouldn't use this guy as a CDM. He's got 73 interceptions, 67 stand tackle, and 62 slide tackle, so not great defensive stats, probably good enough for a centre mid, but obviously not for CDM. Physically, he's actually got really high aggression, which is kind of interesting, but his strength is pretty average of just 70. And I, of course, have to mention the fact that he only has 67 stamina, so he probably is going to tire rather quickly, which is a shame. Nonetheless, he's got some absolutely terrific technical attributes, and it's going to be interesting to see how this guy performs in matches. So let's get into some games, let's test him out. Okay, so for Santi's debut, we actually come up against a side which actually has no special cards, which is a rarity at this point in the game. Pretty good team though, with a very good attacking line, and plenty of OP meta players. Here's Santi Cazorla, and a bit of space on the edge of the box, goes for the shot, and ter Stegen in the end has to palm it over the bar. Here's an interesting chance. Cazorla, of all people, is now breaking through on goal. Cazorla, can he get the shot away with his left foot? He can, and ter Stegen stops it. Pepe puts the ball inside. Cazorla won't miss that one though. Very powerful strike, and the keeper was not getting to that. Here's Cazorla. How's the through ball? It's a nice curved pass, but unfortunately Longlay's just absolutely battered Aubameyang. Nice interception there from the Spaniard, who's going to link up now with players around him. Oh, why not make a better run there? Cazorla from distance. Okay, so at the break we have ourselves a 1-0 lead. It's been an alright first half, to be honest. I feel like we've had a couple of decent chances, but from a perspective of just looking at how Cazorla's been playing, I think he's done alright, but I'd like to see a bit more from him. He doesn't seem to be getting involved in attacks as much as I thought he would, especially with him having high-low work rates, but hopefully we see a bit more from him in the second half before he tires out due to his pretty crap stamina. Here's Cazorla. Can he find the right through ball? Chips it through for Aubameyang to get on the end of. Aubameyang returns it. Cazorla. Oh, Militao just got there just before him. If Cazorla had a bit more pace, he'd have got on the end of that. Here's Santi to try and take on his man here, and he's done really well, but Sissoko just... Here's Cazorla. He's going to put the ball up top for Kappa with a really nice pass. Cazorla, nice bit of control. Slides the ball through for Pepe. What can Pepe do here? Hold it up. We find Cazorla. Cazorla gets the shot away and just dragged wide. It was a tough angle to shoot from that, but did well. Cazorla slides through a really nice through ball there for Aubameyang, and Aubameyang puts it in the back of the net. Nice assist for the Spaniard and a nice finish by Aubameyang. Still one more chance for an attack in this game. Aubameyang, Cazorla link up. Aubameyang waits for Cazorla to make a move. Can we open up a chance for a shot here? Oh, almost did. Almost. Oh, still a chance. Cazorla gets a goal. As if we've scored that. In 4 minutes of injury time, when there's only +2, we get ourselves a 4th. And there's the full-time whistle. We get ourselves a 4-1 victory. Quite a nice win as well. How was Cazorla on debut? Well, he was involved in quite a few goals, which was obviously very pleasing. But yeah, I wasn't like completely amazed by his performance, but he did well. And obviously he did tire towards the end, which was a bit of a shame. But still, not a bad opening performance. And let's see what he can do in the next few matches. The next team we face looks like this. Pretty interesting side, to be honest. He's got a lone player in goal, which is a rare thing to see, especially in this division. But I'm going to presume he's trying to do some of the French objectives for either Roussillon or the other new FUTMAS objective. Cazorla. Oh, it's done well. Done really well. Aubameyang returns it to Cazorla, who takes off the shot, but it's blocked. Oh, Cazorla's done well. Gets past one. Gets past another. Takes the shot off with the right foot, but it's blocked by Zagadou. Kappa gets the ball to Cazorla. The weirdest combination linking up right now, but Cazorla's clean through on goal. Gets the finesse. Oh, we should have scored off that. We really should have scored off that. I messed up the shot. That was a really weird combination there. My right back Kappa and my centre mid Cazorla just linking up all the way up the field. Okay, so half-time's come round, and as you can see, it's 0-0 at the break. My opponent's definitely playing 4 objectives, so yeah, he's sweating it to his French players, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, we need to be better in the second half, and hopefully the goals will come. Here's Cazorla over chance now to come forward. We know he's not rapid, so we're going to have to put that through ball into Konate. And somehow the ball has been returned to Cazorla, who's got a bit of space to run into. Can he get the shot away? No, he's just pulled and pushed, and Konate puts him to the floor. Oh, Cazorla, nice interception. Oh, again, Cazorla doing his defensive duties. Here's Cazorla. How's the through ball? It's almost perfect for Aubameyang, who should score. Oh, I've messed it up. I'm tired and I can't believe I've messed it up. I should have gone for the finesse or the chip. Wins it back. Still going Cazorla. Done well. Finds Aubameyang. Aubameyang returns it. Cazorla. Oh, just got closed down just before about to take off the shot. There's Cazorla to bring the ball forward. He puts through a nice through ball. A bit of a mess at the back here from my opponent. And Trossard chips the ball into the back of the net. And that's the match sealing goal. So the full-time whistle has blown, and as you can see, we got the 2-0 win. Cazorla got himself an assist in this fixture, which is very pleasing, but as a whole, I didn't think his performance was that amazing. I felt at times I had to force him to get involved, and his positioning was just all over the place, to be honest. But nonetheless, at least we got the win, and it's a positive performance for most players all round. Okay, so after playing a few more matches with this Santi Cazorla item, what are my thoughts on this card? It's an alright card. It's an alright card. I'm a bit on the fence about this one, to be honest. I really want to like it because I'm a big fan of Santi Cazorla, but yeah, this card just wasn't that good. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely a usable item and it could be used in rivals, but I definitely wouldn't advise people to use this card in FUT Champs, and when we break things down, you'll understand why I think that. Anyway, let's just crack on into things then, shall we? First, let's chat about this guy's pace. It's pretty average, to be honest. Even with Shadow or Hunter Chem on him, he's not going to be super quick. So yeah, pretty average pace, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's obviously not a good thing, especially at this stage of the game when everyone's just got absolutely rapid players, especially in FUT Champs. This guy's shooting I thought was great, to be honest, for a midfielder. His power shots are great. He's definitely a threat from distance. Inside the box he can definitely finish, and with him having a 5-star weak foot, he can shoot equally as well off both foot, which is nice. His positioning there I thought was really poor, to be honest. He's got high low work rates and he's sat back a lot for me, And the most annoying thing was I just felt like I had to force him to get involved in attacks at times, whether I used him as a cam or as a centre mid. I had to force him to get on the ball, and that's a shame because this guy's got some really nice technical stats, and it's a shame I just couldn't get him on the ball a bit more. He just didn't want to get involved, which was a bit annoying. His passing, I thought, was absolutely great, to be honest. His general distribution is brilliant because he's got a 5-star weak foot. He can pass off of either foot, and his short passing, long passing, through balls, crossing, etc. They're all brilliant. So, yeah, very happy with his general distribution. His dribbling, for most part, was very good as well. Really good ball control and feels good in possession, but his agility is okay, but it's definitely not as good as other midfielders, and you can feel that in game. Defensively, I thought this item was alright, to be honest. Didn't make too many tackles, but made plenty of interceptions, which was pleasing, I guess. Finally, let's discuss how this guy is physically. His strength actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Now, against like the elite players, they are just going to knock him off the ball with ease, but this guy put up a decent fighting game, which I actually didn't expect. But his stamina is pretty horrendous, and by the 70th minute, he's pretty knackered, so yeah, he's probably a player that you're definitely going to have to look to sub off if you're going to use him in matches, especially if you're heading to extra time. This guy, yeah, if he's played 90 minutes, he's going to be absolutely like 0% stamina for extra time. So, yeah, he's definitely a player that you're going to have a sub on the bench for if you plan on starting him. So, with all that being said, what's the verdict on this card? This is an alright item, but it's not a great one, unfortunately. The card lacks stamina, the pace is obviously pretty average, and also this guy's agility just isn't that amazing, especially for a player who's like quite short as well. I expected much better agility from him. Also, his positioning and actual involvement in games wasn't that great either. So there are definitely some big positives to this card, but there's also a couple of notable negatives as well. But nonetheless, with it being a freebie, obviously it's definitely worth getting and at least trying out. But as I say, this is a card that I wouldn't advise for FUT champs. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the 86 rated Santi Cazorla. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this card as well in that comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will catch you in the next one.